Kia ora koutou. Welcome everybody to the Queenstown Ice Arena in Queenstown, New Zealand. Today's action, semifinals, game 2 between the SkyCity Stampede and the Canterbury Red Devils. This is the decider, folks. We're going to be deciding who goes on to the Burgle Cup Finals shortly. And today will be a finishing aggregate game. So we'll have some things to talk about.
fine then. I guess they must be set up. Hopefully, we'll just have a listen. So, Lucy, I just put the tape on mine so my boogers don't end up everywhere.
And we're here and live, Queenstown Ice Arena. The battle between the Auckland Makos and the SkyCity Stampede. I'm Dave Dubnick, and with me tonight I have Lucy Boniface, guest color commentator. Lucy, bit of an interesting setup between these two teams, you know, the Makos and the Stampede. What's your take on all this?
Well, obviously the Makos are a junior development team made up from players from all around the country. So it'll be very interesting, although as they're young, they're obviously high energy. And the Stampede will definitely have to work hard tonight, I think. I hope.
I think the way you explain it is what the Makos might lack in experience. They'll have it in energy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nothing worse than, you know, young 20-year-olds with a little bit of skating abilities. Oh,
exactly.
Interesting. A lot of these boys are out of Queenstown, which means they'll be up and facing against their old teammates and boys that they used to skate with. So that in itself is added entertainment.
Exactly.
I'm sure lots of parents out here to watch. Looks like we have a full stands. We're only a couple minutes, less than 2 minutes away from this puck drop. Full stands here at Queenstown Ice Arena. We're going to bring you live action. Last weekend we had big lights in the park, and this weekend we're going to have big lights here inside.
Exactly.
Heating up the old barn.
So we've got the Makos starting goalie tonight, Joel Gerard. He'll be playing against his former teammates.
Yeah.
That'll be interesting.
Yeah, Joel, who stood up pretty well last weekend.
He did.
Battling,
really well.
representing the Swarm. So he looks like did really well. That good challenges there in that game last weekend. And in net for the Stampede, Aston Brooks. Very interesting line change, Lucy. We've got Matt Schwartz, who has been an old stalwart for the Stampede, backup goaltender, and is now number 48, skating, playing forward. How about that?
Yeah, complete change of positions.
Yeah, so he'll maybe he'll even get some points.
I hope so. That would be good.
Yeah, that would be interesting. So we're a minute away. Good time to represent our sponsors. So we'll have a look.
So we would love to thank our sponsors for helping you bring the game. Our naming sponsor is SkyCity Queenstown, as well as our main sponsors TileMax, LBRP Consulting, AWS Legal, Queenstown Health, Cook Brothers Construction, Creek Works, WT Partnership, James Allen Photography, MediaWorks, Sign It, Event Fighter, and the Queenstown Ice Hockey Club. Thank you so much for all of the support.
Along with all the volunteers that come out. I mean, this whole league would not run without volunteers. The people that from collecting tickets to helping people get seated. Big thanks to all you volunteers throughout the NZIHL. It sounds like we're just having a couple more seconds before the puck is dropped. Lucy is no slouch with hockey, herself being a under 18 rep for New Zealand. Just came back from Bulgaria.
We were, Sofia, Bulgaria.
And your dog will be lonely tonight because mom and dad are in the stands. Lockie's on the ice playing for the Makos, and you're up here. So
he's another one playing against his former teammates.
Right. So you've got a little vested interest here.
Yes,
interesting.
both sides.
Interesting.
Indeed.
Look at that crowd. Sold out.
It is full tonight.
Yeah, full.
Lots of yellow.
Yeah. Nothing worse than coming to this rink, I reckon, as a visiting team.
Oh, definitely.
You get from the moment you step in, you feel
you're the outsider.
The outsider, you're uninvited.
Yeah.
Soon to be hated, even though you're loved. Linesing tonight, Nick Flight and Adam Nagy. All right, lining up for the Stampede. Call him the glass smasher.
Yes.
McIntosh. He's got Ross and Frere and Amston and Burns in the backfield. Amston controlling in his own zone. Feeds to Freer, can't hold on to it. Puck bounces around into the neutral zone and fired into Stampede zone with behind the net, railed around. Ross McIntosh ends up with it on his stick, cross to Freer, who can't collect. Taps it in front, no one there.
Swartz with it.
Swartz, sorry, I called him Ross. Matt Swartz skating out. You realize Matt Swartz's age would add up to the entire front line of the Makos. And I'm serious with that. Mako's moving over the blue line, bounced off his stick. And turning it upfield. Rubbed against the boards is McCollum. And Mako's gained possession in their own zone. Can't get it out. And it's back in the corner. Good end-to-end hockey so far, Luce.
It is indeed. It's a fast game.
No icing, so Stampede forced back into their own zone. Gathered up, Mako's.
Pass to Logan.
And tapped to the Stampede blue line. Shot wide of the net. And marching it out is Ross. He scrambles for it in the corner, gets it. Centers, no control, and the puck bounces to the far boards. Stampede can't get the shot away. Mako's march it up. Bounced off the puck over the blue line. Turned over by Troop. Fires it up. Roby, cross ice.
Good pass.
Yeah, Ross picks that up on the far boards. Keeps it in. Roby in the corner. Back to the point. True. Back to Roby. Roby bangs it behind the net.
Rusky Jones with it now.
Jones stick handling behind the net. Leaves for Hurley. Backhand Hurley to the corner. Roby. Cross ice to Amston. Amston, dangerous shot. And Gerard makes easy save with that. Tips it into the low roof here in the Queenstown Arena. Lucy, first minute and a half, 2 minutes. What do you think?
There was a lot of change of position, quite fast. I think it'll be a really good game tonight for sure.
Yeah, end-to-end hockey. Only shot on net was there, so nothing early yet.
And Marcus McDonald has it.
McDonald skates it over the right line, fires it in behind the net. Brooks steers it around to the corner. Centering, no one there. Burns picks it up. Big saucer pass to Freer. Freer over the red line. He's got a bit of room. Can't quite dance past the final defenseman. And it's bounced to the blue line where Freer taps it back in. McIntosh and Freer chase it. McIntosh ends up with it. Centering, can't do it. Off the glass to the neutral zone where Burns picks it up. Across to Mitchell Freer, up to Lockie Freer. Lockie over the blue line, feeds McIntosh, and Joel Gerard robs him with
good.
Flash of the leather. Fancy work.
Save.
Using everything I taught him.
I reckon Joel will be on fire tonight.
Yeah, he's got lots to prove.
Yeah.
Lots to prove. Face off to the left of Gerard. As Mako's control behind their own net, rail it up and out to the red line. McCollum picks it up, red line, shot. Deflected off that low timber. Got to be careful. Deflection like that could take a light or a speaker out. Can't afford that. Queenstown Ice Arena. Dan and Ted Graham owning it and doing a great job of fixing it up. Every year they keep putting newer things in.
We definitely got the best ice in the country, I reckon. And fresh lines.
New little stand for us to stand in here as the Makos push it into the Stampede zone, but they push it out, then it's pushed back in behind the net. McCollum Big lead pass, feeds Ross. Ross shot.
Oh, nice save, Joel. That was quick.
That was fast. Big shot, rocket. That was our import to import. Amston marches it in. Bounced off the puck, and here's a chance for the Makos over the blue line. Leaves and can't be gathered. Great diving save by Ross, who kind of interfered with that pass. Fantastic work as Devlin over the blue line now. Devlin loses it, high slot, and it's kicked out. Marching it out as Makos. Makos over the red line, fires it in as he goes for a line change. In the corner. Centering. Shot wide. Burns skating in the corner, chasing it around. Mako's teasing him with it. It's up and finally tapped out. And just touched on the over the blue line, forcing an offside whistle. What's going on next weekend, Lucy, for the Wild?
Next weekend, the Wild have their first preseason game. We're heading up to Christchurch to play the Canterbury Inferno.
Yes, that'll be exciting.
It'll be a really good game. Good
Great
for
to
us to get
yeah,
back on ice.
Yeah, on ice as a team. And knitting, as we say, trying to get together and make everything work.
Work out the lines.
Work out the lines, yeah.
Exactly.
Work out the gremlins. And the corner.
Good battle on the boards.
Great battle. Roby back to Burns on the point. Burns just flicks it back into the corner. Hurley centers. Can't get gathered up in that slot as Mako's control. But can't get it out. Hurley bounces it behind the net. Back to the point. Burn. Shot. Roby rubbed up by two Makos. You were talking about energy. They're everywhere, the Makos. They're like, Jack Russells.
They are.
Turning it around. McCullum fakes the shot, skates it behind the net, tries to wrap around. Gerard said, I'll have none of that, and stuffs his pad against the post to stop that. McCullum is denied. Chalice, cross ice, feeds, and scores. McCullum kind of says, after that attempt at the wraparound, he says, give me another chance.
Yes.
And nice narrow shot, slides it under Joel Gerard's pads at 14:03. Boy, it took a while.
He was persistent.
Persistent, good word, yeah.
The Mako's got to keep up their energy.
Yeah, keep on top of their players, not get dragged out of position.
Yeah, that's true.
All right. Body. Amston with it in his own corner. Freer with it over the blue line, off of McIntosh's pads, but no icing is called. And Mako's controlling their own corner. Freer steals it, centering. And McIntosh got just a deflection on that actually could have been threatening, but easy collected by Gerard.
Yes. McIntosh gave a wee bit of a push to Joel. The Makos didn't appreciate that.
Yeah, I mean, it was a friendly push, I'm sure.
It was indeed.
Yeah. I think the Queenstown Arena owners are cringe when they see McIntosh in front of the net because they just cannot afford a broken sheet of glass. The Enigma, the Bullet.
Good keep in.
Great. Keeping it in. The Stampede, chasing it around along the boards. Amston in front, and Amston glides in front, does a nice little tap, but it goes wide. Tapping up and out, Amston keeping that in. But Devlin carries it to the red line. He's got Amston with him. They're not deciding who's carrying the puck. Harrison over the blue line, can't complete his pass, and Mako's trying to march it out, and they do. Centering. Can't get that shot away. They're all over him like a cheap suit there. It would be frustrating as heck to be out there because you step over the blue line, you got the puck, but they stick on you like just awful.
So that is a penalty from the Stampede.
Oh,
So that's
2 minutes.
for hooking.
Yeah. Oh, well, here we go. We've got ourselves some interesting challenge here for the Stampede.
Straight away.
Yeah. 5-on-4 for the Makos, facing off to the right of Aston Brooks.
Hopefully they can get some clean shots on this time.
Yeah. I mean, it would be difficult, along with them being young, Luce. Their teams are always a little bit different each time for the Makos because of the
New
setup.
lines, new players.
And so that that whole gelling would be difficult because as you watch the other teams, they get to play together and
Train together.
know each other's strengths and weaknesses. So here we go over the blue line for the Makos. Shot centering. Oh, great save. Aston Brooks picks up a little slippery deflection and throws it to the corner. And Stampede get it out. Bang it back in. Burns with it, winding up behind the net. He's got some pace over the red line, flicks it behind the net. Ross gives chase and he gathers it up. He's got, he had McCullum gliding in front, and McCullum had Joel Gerard to the right of the net and had the whole left side open, but couldn't get it in. Wow. We need
Roof again.
Yeah, roof again almost hit us. We need helmets.
We do.
Danger pay. Face-off will be on the offside dot. Adam Nagy dropping the puck. 49 seconds left in this penalty.
That's Sebastian Seven taking it for the Marcos.
11 minutes, 27 seconds left. Marcos march it in over the blue line. Big hit. Hurley almost dumped over the boards. I'm sure he'll hold on to that one. Chance for the Makos here, facing off to the right of Brooks. Still 5-on-4. Puck drifts into the slot, carried, bang back to the point, tap back to the corner. They're setting it up. Shot, narrow shot. Brooks bounces it to the corner once again. Drags it in, high slot in the corner. Big pressure from the Stampede behind the net. One Stampede, 3 Makos wanting to gain control. They need to control it in order to get that goal back. And Amston flicks it up.
Ooh.
And 3 seconds left in that penalty, so virtually gone.
And we're back to 5-on-5.
And Hurley giving grief to a few Makos there in the corner as they finally march it out into the neutral zone. Freer tries to clear it, can't. Puck centered, collected by McDonald. McIntosh, sorry. And he
McDonald with a shot.
McDonald, great shot. Loose puck rolls across the crease. And finally, Stampede clear it to the blue line of the Makos.
Logan to Tyler.
Tyler Challoner over the shot. Good shot on Brooks. Challoner, I wasn't sure if that was a pass or not, but it threw everybody off, and then he had a chance and took a good shot there. Yeah, so good opportunity there for the Makos. Face off to the left of Brooksy. Big shout out to Tony Brooks. You're probably sitting comfortably with something golden with some multi flavors in it, sitting back, having a lovely by the fire.
Keeping warm. Keeping
warm, yeah. True takes that shot. Back to the point, Freer. McDonald feeds center. Chalice centers.
Oh.
And
is that a goal?
Gerard made the save. Wasn't sure where the puck was, and whether it was rolling or whether he kicked it. But my goodness, he had to scramble. Great work by Gerard.
That was nice.
I think he's looks like he had to stretch
his heart rate will be a little bit high.
Yeah, and had to stretch his body in positions that it shouldn't normally go. Face off to the right of Joel. Quick shot by Ross. Back to the point. Shot by McCullum. Blocked in front. Puck carried out by Burns. Back to his own zone. All the way back. Cross to McCullum. Back to Burns. Burns feeds Harrison. Steps over the blue line. Center pass to McCullum. Shot. Tip-tap.
That was some really good passing.
That was tic-tac-toe.
That was a good play. Yeah.
Gerard, he couldn't quite get there. Great workout. So we're looking at 2-0, 9 minutes, 1 second left.
Marcos just needs some more opportunities.
Yeah, more shots.
Get it up there, shoot.
But if you saw what was happening, as soon as they step over the blue line, they're like,
yeah. They're on
flies on a gut wagon. The Stampede were all over them. Mako's trying to clear it out. Burns picks it up on the blue line. Controls it. Shot. Hurley, good shot. Joel Gerard making that save. Back to the point. Shot. I think the Makos are finally getting a bit tighter in their own defense, which is good to see. Burns with it in his own zone. Being dogged heavily was Cullum, and Chamberlain can't clear it.
Ooh, Rusky Jones with it.
Rusky Jones takes Chamberlain's clearing pass and
clean shot by McCullum.
McCullum
Yeah.
does a little dance. Fires it in. That's his second for tonight.
He is a crowd favorite.
Yeah. I think he's Canadian.
That's got to be it,
Yeah.
Dave. That's got to be it.
All right, we're looking at 3-0, 8:06 here in the first. McIntosh facing off. There's a chance for the Mako. Shot. Brooks makes the save, forced to gather it up. He made the save. Big rebound.
Yeah.
And good opportunity, Makos. That's what that was a great opportunity. And Brooks was forced to scramble a little bit to gather that up. Big shout out. I'm sure any of the Freer family watching from home. Big hello. Harrison's. Hello. Burns. Grandma Burns, I'm sure you're listening, watching. Great to have your participation. Thanks very much. Railing it around. McIntosh on the red line, blue line. He's got Freer backing him, leaves for Freer. Freer skates it in, shot. Gerard says no way. Back to True on the point. And good work by the Makos to clear it out, and icing is called. Yeah, the neat thing about this live stream is, well, maybe unfortunate for some, that they can hear our voices all around the world.
That is true.
Yep, so if the Rosses or McCullums are listening all the way from Canada, watching their relative play here, thanks for sending them this way. It's nice to see some North American talent to add to our mix. The
Exactly.
hockey soup. And a little bit of everybody here.
Especially here in Queenstown.
Yeah, especially here in
Got
Queenstown.
quite a few.
In the corner, Freer, cross ice.
Hutchins tries.
Tries to clear, can't. And it rolls into the Mako's corner.
Boniface with the battle on the boards.
Scores. Connor Harrison, he had two Makos on him, I think, there. And boy, that was a great little
That was
shot.
a quick shot.
Rip shot,
Real
yep.
quick. The Marcos are going to have to up their game.
Yeah, they're going to have to.
They're going to make it a
I
tight
think
game.
one of the, I'm preaching to the converted because everybody is seeing this in close stuff that the seasoned Stampede have this set play in front, and the Makos have to sort of get a handle on that, or could be quite difficult. Schwartz out there now for the Stampede, number 48, and he's got Roby chasing up the ice. Roby over the blue line. Rusky Jones in front, can't collect the pass, banged up but not out, capped in, around behind the net. Mako's forced to give chase, bangs it back. Was Roby, and it's along the far boards. Clear it up and collected by the Makos on the blue line. Knocked off the puck. Was Rusky Jones doing some handiwork on the blue line. And Mako's forced into their own zone.
So right now it's brother on brother. Rusky
Oh,
Jones.
is that right? The two Rusky Joneses.
Ollie on Axel.
Trouble. Yeah, what could possibly go wrong with that? Long shot by the Makos just to give themselves a line change. Chamberlain with it.
Chamberlain going to skate it up.
Over the blue line. Great work. Railing it around. It's True. True collects the pass back. Cross ice to Freer. Over the red line. Freer, blue line. Shot. Kicked up. Kick save by Joel Gerard, and it rolls to the blue line but kept in. Corner is McIntosh with it. McIntosh, he's dangerous in that corner. Centers. Gerard forced to stick his stick out to change the direction of that puck. Chalice tries to hit McIntosh in front. Can't collect. In the corner is McIntosh. He's got Freer with him now. And McIntosh with it again. Across to Ross.
The Makos are doing a really good job that shift, keeping on their players.
Yep.
They're not leaving people open as much.
Yeah, that was a good shift for the Makos.
I reckon, even though they couldn't get it out.
Great work there. 5 minutes and 3 seconds left in this first. 4-0 for the SkyCity Stampede. Mr. K, Liam, you're watching. Frankie and Jono, if you're watching, big hello to you guys. Probably sitting at home in the warm house. Big TV. True with it. Point behind the net. Dylan tries to wrap around. The net's knocked off its moorings. How are you feeling after that first training on Tuesday, Lucy?
It was really good to see the team all together.
Yeah, a lot of familiar faces. Nice to see them out
Yes.
moving around.
And we have a couple new ones too,
Yeah.
which is
Nice.
nice.
Yep. Couple secret squirrels. We don't want to.
Yeah,
we
I
don't
was
want to
going
reveal
to say,
too
but
much.
actually,
Yeah.
no, I'm not going to.
Yeah.
No, but I think it'll be a really good season. that
It'll
we've
be
got.
great fun. Yep. Good luck to the
Ooh.
Wild.
That was a shot to a body.
Yeah, shot in front. Somebody blocked it. There'll be a bit of ice on that somewhere along the line. Great defensive work by the Makos, bouncing it out to the neutral zone. But Amston, relentless. The Stampede march it back in. Harrison centering. Can't get any. Ross with it now. Ross tries to tap it past Gerard. He stops that. And finally, Mako's over the red line, but it's tapped back. Gerard fires it, but not out. Picked up by Roby. Roby cross to Ross. Ross tries to just feather it in front, but he can't. And Mako's march it out again over the blue line. Shot deflected into the dead zone. So whistle dead. 3 minutes, 50 seconds left, 4-0. Crowd's kind of quiet, Lucy.
They are.
We need some excitement.
They are.
I think the Mako scoring would be,
that would bring
that would
it.
put some fire in their bellies.
It definitely would.
Face off to the left of Brooks. Mako's controlling. Shot. Oof, rocket. Just wide. Collected on the red line. Tristan Bryant tapping it back to the neutral zone, and he gives chase. Rusky Jones, too old, both from the same stable. Walkative High.
There they go.
Yeah. Back to the point. Can't keep it in. Cross ice. Bit of a hit on the boards after the play, but Burns carries. Hurley, Burns back in the corner. And
Rusky
Rusky
Jones
Jones
brothers.
battling it out. Battling it out. A little bit of after the puck
There'll be a few
confrontation.
words.
Yes, a few words. Ooh, big push by Rusky Jones against Roby. Trying to center. Stampede can't. Back to the corner. Behind the net. Hurley. McCullum to Burns. Burns spins. No one there. Rusky Jones forced back. Burns carries all the way into his own zone. Fires a big ice to the blue line. McIntosh can't quite hit McCullum. And Chalice with it. Chalice across the blue line is McIntosh with it. To the corner. Taps it around the boards. Chalice back to McIntosh behind the net. Chalice again leaves for True. Chalice cross ice to Amston. Amston shot wide, and Chalice can't keep that in.
And McDonald's chasing it.
Big chase by McDonald. Gathered it up. Great work by McDonald as he skates it across. Centering ice. Oh, unfortunate. Caught in a skate. Good opportunity there for the Makos. I think the Stampede might have been caught on a bit of a line change as well, but there wasn't enough coverage, that's for sure. As Swartz battles it out for the Stampede, loses it, skated over, and
Clean save.
good shot. Good save by Brooks, glove save. 1 minute 27 seconds left in this first period.
I reckon second period, the Makos are going to come back because they're already gelling. Look at how many shots in the last couple minutes.
We'll see how we go.
They've upped it.
Do I get a little bit of Boniface bias here?
I feel like just maybe. Might be cheering for both teams.
It's hard, yeah, you're torn a bit.
I'm wearing gray and my Stampede scarf today.
Marching it over the blue line. Centering. Oh, great tip in by
That was.
Connor Harrison. Does all the heavy lifting along that far side. Drags a couple Mako players with him. And Dylan Devlin, you know.
Perfect spot.
Perfect spot. Just, I don't think he really shot it. More of a deflection. Just under the pads.
A
Gerard
touch.
couldn't drop fast enough. So, 1 minute, 11 seconds, 5-0, first period. Boniface with it, over the red line. Long shot off the glass. Burns wraps it around. It's cleared up, but not out. Mako can't get it out of their own zone. Ross loses it to Makos, and Devlin with it. Devlin along the far boards. Harrison behind the net. Harrison leaves for no one, and it's caught up and pushed out by the Makos. Ross takes a bump off the puck. Or sorry, Devlin takes a bump off the puck as it's shot on. Joel Gerard behind the net. Boniface. Up but not out. And Freer tries a one-timer.
And McDonald with it
McDonald
again.
marches it out over the red line. And that ends the period. He had a chance.
That's tough.
But yeah, what could have it been? Him against Burns.
Exactly.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, some good end-to-end skating, but obviously that experience is showing on the Stampede side. We're looking at a 5-0 game. A few minutes. Don't go too far away. I'm Dave Dumnick.
I'm Lucy Boniface.
And we'll bring you the second period shortly. Thank you. Fancy that. We're back. We got the little skaters coming out, so we might as well give you a little bit of commentary there. Lucy, Lucy, you do some work with these young kids, am I right?
I sure do. I am the coach, one of the coaches of the U12s.
So some of these faces will look familiar. Are they?
Yes.
Yeah. So
they
you'll
have
be
been
able to help.
very excited.
I'll let you do the commentary then, because I don't know these little guys. No
So-
names. We don't have a score. We don't have a run.
No, we need one actually.
Yeah, a list. But Frere's about to drop the puck.
Here we go.
So who have we got? We got the lightning bolts.
I think we've got Flash, and then it's
Oh
the-
my goodness! Quick little tap in.
already.
Yeah,
Nice.
early. And is that the Phantoms?
Oh, is that an own goal?
No, surely they wouldn't count that. Pass. That's
Go Lincoln.
Lincoln Moore. Shot.
Good
Big save.
shot. Here we go. Is that Cash with it? It is Cash.
Lincoln
We got Lincoln
robs
again.
him and puts it up. Stopped.
Nice pass. Oh,
Brooksy does a little bit of Hollywood there, I think.
I
So,
know the little guys. This is honestly the highlight of the season.
nice to know. Isn't that great? Some of these heroes, these are their heroes. And you know
They
what's
are.
funny is, I was saying earlier that some of these players right now were here, it seems like just yesterday, but years ago. So,
Exactly.
Oh.
They know what it's like.
yeah, they know what it's like to be little and,
Have someone to look up to. It's pretty cool.
here it is.
Here we
Breakaway.
go.
Shot. Big
Big
save.
save.
That was a nice shot by Lincoln, but Brooksy puts that one away.
So I think in Flash tonight we have the 3 Heather brothers.
All in one team.
Yeah.
Sheesh. And they're going to be formidable when they get a little older. They're pretty feisty, those 3.
Determination. Crazy
Yeah.
determined.
Shot, save, rebound, banged in, fed beautifully there.
So they've got their U12 SIL tournament coming up on Sunday.
Is that here?
That's here. So they're having a cross ice. I'll be reffing that one.
Jeez.
Um,
Coaching, reffing, playing.
oh, nice goal. Another one.
Phantoms better dig it out.
Good use of body to protect it.
Yeah. You might get some tips here, Luce.
I know. I'm looking at it going, I couldn't shoot like that.
Phantoms moving it up the right side. Moore with it. And that ends it. Oh,
End of game.
great game. All right. We'll try that again. That really ends the first period. We're going to take a break. We'll bring you the second period. I'm Dave Dubman.
And I'm Lucy Boniface.
able to tell, but they do look alike when they're all padded up. Just let me know when we're on. All right, we're back here, second period. We're getting told off. Big apologies to Joel Hasselman. He was in net, or is in net, not Brooks. That shows you I really need to clean these glasses. But apologies. But I should have been able to tell by the height, to be honest, but he hasn't had a lot of work. Lucy, what's your synopsis on that first period?
I thought it was a good period, for sure. Like I said earlier, the Makos definitely brought the energy. But the Stampede, they just know where each other are going to be.
Yeah, Makos did a little bit of chasing, following and chasing. So
hard to compete with a team that train the way they do, though.
Right, Richard Button, head referee, and linesman Nick Flight and Adam Nagy. And Makos push the puck into Stampede zone, hustling for it. Railed around behind the net. Makos can't control it as Amson bounces off the boards to the red line. Rusky Jones taps it up. And good attempt, but McIntosh robs. Takes a shot, puck bounces. And another shot. Nothing in it though as Makos march it out. Freer with it now along the far boards. Freer. Chalice loses it on the blue line. Freer just wallops it in behind the net. So the two Joels in net against each other.
It is tonight.
Burns with it. Freer fires it up to his brother, just taps it on net. Swept to the corner by Gerard. In the corner. Ross feeds Devlin. Devlin feeds back to the corner. Ross dances it out of the corner. High slot. Devlin to the slot where Ross was sitting. Some great work in front of the net, but they can't get the shot away. Mako scrambling a bit to get that control of that puck. Back to the point. Shot. Behind the boards and to the corner. Devlin sends it, scores off of a skate.
Wow.
Dylan Devlin's second one for the night.
Did that come off a Mako skate?
I think it did.
I think it did.
Yeah, nothing worse.
Yeah.
Nothing worse.
Right position.
I was trying to track down Ann Trusky Jones, father of the two, Ollie and Axel.
Yes.
And I wanted to ask him who he's cheering for. And something like, oh, my favorite son.
Of course.
He doesn't name which.
Which one?
Yeah. Mina, if you're watching.
And then we've got Finn Leopard playing tonight.
Yes.
Who is Ruby Rusky Jones' boyfriend.
Oh my goodness.
So we've got another
yes.
kind of family member in there.
Yeah. Behind the net. Chamberlain hustling. And he's got himself snapped for a penalty, and he knows it. And he'll be going for a sit in the ice box. Rough luck, hustling, and just the stick in the wrong spot. Tips up. And now a chance so that's Chamberlain, 2 minutes for tripping, and a chance for the Stampede.
It is indeed. Another one.
This will be a real big test of the mettle of the Makos. Boniface trading off from Bryant there at the last minute.
Mm-hmm.
Behind the net.
Can they clear it out?
McCollum hustling, getting possession. Boniface, finally, good work. Robs him and taps it all the way out. Cleared all the way back down.
Straight back in.
Yeah, McCollum on the blue line. He's got Chalice there at the blue line in the middle. McIntosh in the corner. Sanderson just about in off of a skate and just wide of the post in front of the net. Chalice picking it up on the blue line. McIntosh Shot wide of the net, rolls around to Chellis on the far line, on the blue line. Chellis moves it in slowly, back to McCullum. McCullum shot off a pad again.
Block.
Mako's. Great shorthanded work there for the Makos to march it in. And Chellis marches it down to the blue line. Stops on the blue line, cross ice. Boniface can't get a handle on it. Gets it up but not out against McIntosh. No, that's not Boniface, sorry. Devlin with it behind his own net, behind the net. Centers. Harrison can't collect it in front of the net and rolls to the far boards. And gathered up there by Joel Gerard, just slow things down. Big shout out, Moana and Joe, if you're watching. I'm sure you are.
And we have 31 seconds left in the penalty.
Hugging the fire and having a beverage and watching it from your TV instead of here with the live action. Irene, thanks for watching. I know Cullum loves it when he knows you're watching. Amston on the blue line, just waiting for the opportunity. Freer steps it in to the corner to Devlin. Devlin. Only 12 seconds left in this Mako penalty, and they all the way down ice. This could be it. They could have killed that penalty, which is really quite like a little mini victory there for the Mako. Harrison boogies across the blue line, behind the net, still controlling. Slams on the brakes, passes
back to 5-on-5.
Look at that. Mako's killed that penalty. And there was a bouncing puck in front, and Gerard just gloves that. Just, again, doesn't like the clutter in front, and I think that's wise. Lucy?
I agree. Joel is good at slowing things down again.
Yeah, getting it. Nope.
Keeping his team.
So if the Makos can reset after that penalty, 5-on-5. Hurley back to the point. Shot. Wide of the net. Boniface bounces off the boards and into Stampede zone. We're true. Up to Hurley. Hurley bumped off the puck. But it's in Mako's territory. And over the boards into the Stampede bench.
And a shout out to the Hayward Jones family tonight. Jen Jones, I know you're watching. Thank you.
All the way up north?
Yes, indeed.
Wonder if it's warmer there.
I guarantee. Warmer than here for sure.
Mind you, today was like a summer, Queenstown summer day. It was pretty nice.
It was beautiful.
Yeah.
Bluebird Day.
Chalice, blue line, fires it to the corner. Funny bounce. I think it was Bryant who taps it over behind the net. And again, Mako's over the blue line but can't get any further. Chalice with it over the blue line. Freer, far boards, steps it in. And wide shot, but again, Gerard grabs that with a flash of the leather. Good time to thank a couple sponsors.
So thank you to the SkyCity Queenstown and Tile Max, LBRP Consulting, AWS Legal, Queenstown Health, Cook Brothers Construction.
All right, in the corner, behind the net, McIntosh centers, puck rolling around in front, dangerous puck, but nobody could get a handle on it, neither the Makos or the Stampede, as it rolled between skates, sticks, and everything else. And Makos clear it, forcing Chalice back into his own zone. Up to Freer on the blue line. He's got McIntosh on the blue line, feeding.
Nice save.
That was Chalice. Beautiful backhand, but again, Amston can't keep that in. Yes, Chalice's backhand was beautiful save by Joel Gerard. And Stampede all the way back in their own zone.
That's Hutchins with it.
Freer whiffs on that and fed that center, but again, just couldn't quite get all of it on that shot. Rusky Jones shot and deflected into the timber. You know, I often think of this. You do some refereeing, Lucy.
I do indeed.
The players skate up and down the ice and they get to change, whereas these linesmen and referees skate up and down the ice and skate up and down the ice skate up and down the ice.
Yes.
So, yeah, bit of fitness involved. The only thing missing is the hits, which actually happen as well.
Yep, they get taken out.
Supposedly accidentally.
Good shot. And a lot of mental concentration.
So Dylan Devlin down the ice skates, picks up a pass and shoots again. And Mako's up but not out. Tapping it in, toing and throwing with that puck. Up again and out through, bounces it in. Or Mako's just bang it out, give themselves a bit of a reset. Swartz to Devlin, leaves for Swartz. Swartz shot just wide. And shot just wide by the Makos. Great little march. Ross, march it in. Railed against the boards. Crowd liking that little bit of a hit. And a little bit more, rubbing up against the boards there behind the net. Getting a little physical.
They are indeed. Playing a bit more body.
RJ, Rusky Jones, shot from the point from McCollum. And another little bit of a rattle there.
And that one's going to bring a penalty to the Makos.
Oh, they little after the whistle pay. Little bit of a McCollum just giving a little bit of shove. A little bit of skatey punchy going on there. But
so I think that's a boarding penalty for the Makos.
who was that got the penalty, Lucy? Did you catch it?
I think it's
10.
It's Lenny Wimmer.
Yep.
So that's a
Leonard,
Swarm
yep.
player.
Yep. Skating with the Swarm. Sometimes either fatigue or just frustration gets you tangled up with that.
Yeah.
And in a situation where
Not
that's
intentional.
that's your answer to solving a problem. It's never good. McIntosh, cross ice. McCollum. Chalice, McIntosh, and can't keep it in was McCollum, and it bounces all the way down into Sky City territory. Great battle for it there. And Makos can't catch a bouncing pass, so it's over the blue line. Ross with it. U-turn. Now it's in the corner with McCollum. McCollum. Cross ice to Chalice. Chalice skates it in along the far boards. Drags it behind the net center. McIntosh takes a batter swing at it.
Bats it out of the air.
And just a little bit wide.
Here we go. Mako's with it.
Can't dance in front. Can't center it as Stampede move it back out. That's Freer. He's got Ross with him. Rusty Jones taps the puck off his stick in the corner. Rusty Jones rails it up, but not out. McIntosh just holding on back along the boards. McIntosh carries to the corner, centers shot, and Ross tees up, or Burns tees up on that, just wide. And again, McCollum cross to Burns, cross ice to McIntosh, front, Ross, shot, scores.
That was clean.
It's kind of like shark circling. You know,
It
they
is.
just like the Makos, well, pardon the pun, but the Stampede were just kind of every time they had the puck, they just kept moving in and in and in.
Yeah.
And yeah.
Especially when Colin's on the ice.
Colin.
He's always in the right spot.
Yeah, and he's got some very seasoned veterans with him.
Yes. Shout out to Coach Colin.
Yeah, yeah. Coincidentally, Coach Colin taking these guys up to Christchurch on the weekend, taking the Wild up to Christchurch. So not only is player. He's also coaching the women's.
Instead of-
Devlin turns it around over the blue line. Backhands to Harrison. Can't get a handle on it.
There we go.
Mako.
That's Finn Leopard.
And Devlin battling for it and collects it in his own zone with Amson with it now. Amson bouncing puck dangerously in front. Can't be collected by Connor Harrison. And Chamberlain knocked off the puck by Schwartz, and it rolls all the way back down. No icing, so it's cleared up and out. And no icing, so ending.
Back again.
Yeah, Chamberlain forced behind his own net. Rolling puck to the corner. Burns gives chase. Harrison with it now in his own zone. Big lead pass. And icing is the call. Hurley couldn't quite collect that. So Joel Gerard getting a fair workout.
He is indeed. He's making some great saves.
Great saves.
He is. His
And
glove.
Though, yeah, his glove is outstanding. The enchanted glove.
It is. It's a bit like that.
Harry Potter and the enchanted glove.
Oh,
Lockie
misses it.
misses the bouncing pass as Hurley skates past him. Hurley off
Nice save.
of Joel Gerard's pads.
We've got Marcus McDonald with it.
Marching it over the red line. McDonald trying to get it past Freer. Skate can't.
He's an incredible skater.
And Freer with it, or Boniface with it, across and weak shot from the blue line. And turned over again where Rusky Jones shot narrow of the net. And it rolls to the red line. Burns, cross ice to Freer. Taps it up. Roby backhands it in front. And Gerard kind of wrecks that little pass. Forces the puck behind the net with Roby. Roby to the point. Shot off a skate or a stick. Lost its power. And in the corner is Hurley. Hurley centering. And it's turned around again. Rusky Jones trying to march it in.
Oh, that was very
Great
close.
work by the second Rusky Jones to save that puck. It was rolling near the net, and Gerard couldn't get across to glove it or gather it up. As True has it deep off the blue line to the corner. Chalice rails it behind the net. Rusky Jones for the Makos. And it's tapped out over the blue line and the red line where Freer tries to gather, can't. He's robbed. Rusky Jones taking a shot. And that's not often Freer gets robbed like that, but great work by Ollie. Rusky Jones. Freer picks it up on his blue line, feeds Chalice. Chalice over the blue line. Slams on the brakes. Skates along the blue line. Fancy work through the sets of legs. And Rusky Jones can't get it out. It's kept in, and McCullum takes a shot, forcing a save. And the puck rolls right onto Freer's stick on the Mako blue line. McIntosh with it. McIntosh in the slot. Gets puck bumped off him to the boards. Back to the point from McCullum. And finally Gerard gloves that. Oh my goodness. Only 6 minutes left in this period, Lucy. It's
This one's gone quick.
very quickly. And there's only one goal in it.
I know.
One goal in this period. So obviously, two goals.
One or two, yeah. But much tighter period.
Tighter period, yeah. And I think this is a period that the Makos were able to fend off a penalty, which was, spectacular. All right, puck rolls all the way back onto Joel Hasselman's stick, and he feeds around back to the corner, where Amston taps it up to Ross. Ross can't hit Devlin, and the puck is called for icing. forcing everybody all the way down, giving the Makos a chance to change if they need to, but the Stampede are trapped. No change, trapped in their own zone. We'll see how this looks.
Still quite a few smiles from the Stampede there.
Yeah.
Devlin's got a wicked grin on.
Well, Devlin, I've never
Always.
known him not to have a
Yes.
grin on his face. He'd be a tough guy if he went to court because the judge would think he's laughing, but he's not. He's just
Exactly.
got his
It's just him.
resting smile face, we call it.
Yes.
All right. And that's Ross over the blue line, fighting for it. And he ends up with it, but he drags it to the neutral zone. Amston with it. Amston feeding Devlin over the blue line. Broken up. Beautiful work. Makos are closing in that their own zone stuff, which is neat to see. And Amston with it in his own zone. Roby. Ross taps back to Roby. Roby leaves for Culp. And Joel Gerard made a spectacular first save.
He did. I was thinking he had that.
Spread eagle, like I say, bending in his body in places that shouldn't bend.
Yeah.
And then the rebound was just too tempting.
He shouldn't be too defeated after that one.
No, that was well done. Good effort. But
Yeah.
once again, Stampede tapping it in.
Shout out to if there are any Gerards watching from home.
I'm sure there are.
Joel's having a great game. Making some awesome saves.
Yeah, sometimes the score doesn't tell it all.
Yeah, not reflecting the game.
Roby can't control it. On the blue line now. It's Makos over the blue line. Shot. Puck rolling around. No whistle. And finally a whistle. Hasselman had it, dropped it, and I didn't hear but that doesn't mean it didn't happen. A few things I don't hear. Like take out the garbage. Vacuum.
Selective hearing, Dave.
Yeah, that's it, selective hearing. Puck tapped all the way down and no icing. So it rolls to the blue line. Makos can't clear. And tapped in where Rusky Jones rails it around to the close corner. Puck in front, dangerously bouncing around. Gerard takes a swipe at it. Roby took a swipe at it. And finally it rolls to the corner. Freer gets nowhere, and it's moved to the neutral zone by the Makos. And offside is the call, as Makos had a bit of an opportunity there, but just
That was a tough one.
one toe over the line. Face off in the offside dot. 4 minutes, 22 seconds left in this 8-0 game. Freer tries to boogie past Chamberlain, tangle up in his skates. And
Chamberlain was checking he didn't get a penalty.
yeah, no, I don't think there was anything intentional
Nope.
in that. It was just a tangle. And McIntosh with it. Amston on the blue line, cross to the corner. Is Chalice. Amston sitting there, blue line,
Nice
Tap.
block.
tap down in front. Makos march it over the blue line. And offside is the
Another
call
offside.
again. And those things got to be frustrating because that's basic hockey 101.
Yeah, they're too eager.
Yeah.
He was ready to get in.
Everybody wants a goal.
Yeah. Hungry for it, which is
Hungry,
good.
Yeah.
Keeps the game going.
So face off in the outside dot, just a little bit to the right of Joel Halfling. Stampede forced into their own corner. Puck rolling through some skates, and Amston with it. Big saucer pass. And ooh, big race for it. And that's Boniface down, Lucy.
Yeah, that was.
Yeah,
He's all right.
yeah,
No.
Dylan. Both of them went down with a
I
heck of
think
a
he's
crash.
a bit injured though.
Yeah, I think that shoulder looks a little bit.
Yeah.
I think I heard your mother wooing from here.
Yeah.
So Boniface is going to get checked out. Oh, Devlin's going in. He's going inside. 2 minutes hard time. Probably boarding, I guess. Chance for the Makos. 3 minutes, 29 seconds left in the second period.
Get some shots away.
Yes, take advantage of this power play.
Exactly. Make the most of it. Hopefully get one in.
Yeah, crack that brick wall.
Yeah.
The Hasselman
Yeah. Oh.
can't keep it in as the Makos. Gerard will play this. Rusky Jones. And again, Makos can't get a handle on it. Where True collects it. Amston backs into his own zone. Fires it off the boards all the way down. Behind Gerard. Rusky Jones collects that. Makos march it to the red line. Knocked off the puck by McCollum. Fired back down. Bryant along the boards. Back, and now McCollum has it. McCollum in his own passes back to his own zone where Freer sauces it all the way down. And Rusky Jones gives chase against Rusky Jones.
Clash of the brothers.
Yes. Both of those brothers in North America last.
They are indeed.
A North American winter.
Yep. Ollie flew in, I think, last Monday.
And
Or the Monday before.
Monday before, yeah.
Yeah.
And Axel in just a few weeks earlier than that. So, yeah, home for another winter. Back to
Ice
back.
hockey to ice hockey.
Yeah, winter to winter.
Exactly. There you go.
Skating it up. Tap back in. It's like there's this brick wall right here just past the red line that Makos are struggling to march past. Here's a chance now over the blue line. Curing behind the net. Centers and Hasselman. After all that work, you still got Hasselman to beat. You know, you can do all that work past all these great Stampede players, and
then he's there.
the brick wall.
A big brick wall.
Face off to the right of Hasselman. Collected by McIntosh. Over the red line.
Slick maneuvers.
Yes. And that
Oh, and here we go, Marcus with it.
that penalty's over. Great work by Marcus. Donald, just tenacity. Burns across the true in the neutral zone. Freer, center. Collected by Chamberlain, though. Drags it behind the net, being dogged by McIntosh. Chamberlain, blue line, cross ice. Up, but not collecting the pass, and now Burns has it off the boards, firing it all the way down. Freer bumps him off the puck and takes a shot behind the net for the Makos to collect. Only seconds left in this period as Hasselman taps it to True. And Chamberlain with it on the point.
Will he get a shot?
Chamberlain, shot. No one there to tap that in. Good attempt, though. And it's railed around to the corner. And that's going to be it for the second period. Wow. So, unfortunate penalties. for the Mako,
Yes, indeed.
and a few goals for the Stampede.
Not as many,
Not as many.
which is good. Hopefully next period Marcos might get one in.
Right on. Well, we're going to bring you the third period, Shirley. I'm Dave Dudley,
I'm Lucy Boniface.
and we'll talk to you shortly. Welcome back here. Queenstown Ice Arena. Randy doing a great groom on this. Third on the ice, third period shenanigans. We'll see what's going to go down here. Lucy, any predictions?
I reckon the Makos will get one. And probably Stampede too, to be honest.
Oh, you're so generous. Yeah, no, the Makos have to, mark their man. They're doing a little bit through the whole game, been chasing a little bit, so they're going to have to sort of establish positions.
Yeah.
But like I said, it's hard when you're not training together. And then when they do get offensive strides, not exactly knowing where everybody's going to be because they're not working together all the time. Anyway, we'll see how Coach AJ's Mr. Spiller's got planned for this third period. See if they can dig themselves out of a 8-0.
Starting off on the power play.
Right. I think that was Dylan in the box.
Sure is.
Early chance for the Makos. 5-on-4.
A minute 30 of it.
There's an injury to Lockie Boniface, which resulted in that penalty to Dylan. Bit of a boarding.
A potential shoulder dislocation.
Oh,
So
no. That's harsh.
Yeah, we will see how that goes.
All right. We'll get the update. And the puck bounces into the dead zone. Face-off will be in the corner. Shout out, Michaela. Hope you're feeling a little bit better. I know you're not well, but Corey's doing a great job up here. So, hope you're staying warm. Mako's over the blue line. Tapped back in by Axel Rusky-Jones. And Connor Harrison taps it in. Tries to gain control, and it ends up in the neutral zone where Makos have it. Over the blue line, trying to dance past a couple of the Stampede players. Kept in. Beautiful work there by the Makos, but tapped off off his stick at the last moment and rolls around behind the net. McCullum just sends it flying down the ice where Joel Gerard's forced to gather it up. Big pass forward to the red line where Roby just taps it onto the Mako stick.
And Logan dumps it in, takes a hit.
And True. Forward pass to Roby. Roby all by himself up there in the front, tangled up. And can't stuff it under Joel Gerard's pads. Controls it though. Back in, all the way back to True in the red line. Logan Campbell with it. Trying to set something up. That penalty's over, Lucy, so nothing in that. And icing is the call.
Back 5-on-5.
Mr. K, hope you're still awake. Tucked the little ones into bed, I'm sure, and now watching the hockey, enjoying some fast action. Puck dropped to the left of Joel Gerard. Oliver Barry chases it, taps, and it ends up hitting off the dead zone. That low ceiling, the Queenstown low ceiling. Big shout out, Kendall and Randy. Thanks for the great work you're doing here at Queenstown Ice Arena this year. McIntosh facing off against
Here we go.
Williams. Mako's bounced off the puck.
Amston.
And that was Channing. Can't control it as he marched down that side. McIntosh with it along the boards. Slams on the brakes. Still moving with it behind the net. McIntosh. And
He was just playing with it.
rails it all the way back around to Amston. And Stampede. And that tap, that was Burns, I believe, that fires it up off of Freer's stick and ends up on the dead zone, the net above the glass. Whistle dead. Offside dot, face off. Facing off. Sebastian Stephen is facing off for the Makos. And icing is the call.
What do you reckon about last period, Dave?
Well, yeah, I think if Stampede might be getting a little tired, but this is nothing new to them. They play a lot of hockey.
Exactly.
But also, Makos will be just trying to better certain things, cleaning up their own zone, a little bit less scrambly, perhaps.
Mm-hmm.
And they have had a couple good opportunities, so able to control. Harrison can't get a handle on it. As Sebastian Steven chases it in the corner. Ollie Rusky-Jones goes in to help. I think Leonard
Fired
Wimmer
right
is in
back
there
into
too.
them.
And it's on the blue line, but not out.
McCallum's holding it with his foot.
Yeah.
There we go.
Finally, railed across. Ross taps it up, but it's banged back in by Marcus McDonald. Freer can't hit McDonald. McCollum. Wimmer can't get it out. Devlin can't center it for Ross, but McCollum picks that up in the corner.
Here we go.
Kean Murphy gets it up,
Jack Roby's going to snake it.
and Marcus McDonald gives chase, wins it. Roby goes down. Marcus McDonald still has it, still trying to shoot from behind the net.
He actually got one in from behind the net in the Devils game off the goalie's helmet.
Okay, maybe he's trying that again. And we've got ourselves a penalty. It looks like it'll be the Makos again. And Roby tucked it in, but the whistle had been blown, so he'll be disappointed. Jack
Good
Roby.
try.
Yeah, he said, but I got it in, boss. Oh, unlucky. Luke Tallon going in. We'll see what it's about. Luke Tallon going in, 2 minutes for a hook. So, once again, Stampede on the power play. Devlin facing off against Will Berry. Burns with it. Across the Freer on the blue line. Along the backboards. Devlin skates it. Cross ice corner, Burns. Back to Amston. Amston with it, skating across the blue line. Freer one times it narrow the net. Burns. Amston one times it. Chamberlain's got to feel that one.
Yeah, it was the side of the leg.
Yeah, I felt that from up here.
Yep.
Boy, that's putting your body on the line. Chamberlain, one tough dude. Amston, and again.
Oh, again. Oh, to the guts.
I think Amston's going to have to buy him a beverage after this game. All the way down, finally, the Makos get it out where they get a line change. I'm just looking at Chamberlain talking to the coach, CJ, or JC, sorry, and he's just explaining what places of his body doesn't hurt. That'd be a shorter list. Face off in the offside dot. Big thanks for our big techie crew, James and Corey. Corey, you're doing a great job. Max and Charlie and Lucy, you too. Great work up here.
Thanks, Dave.
Making all the bells and whistles work.
Here we go.
Huge battle there. Aiden and Channy pushing off, but the Stampede end up with it, and it rolls to the corner. Ross back to McCullum, who chases it all the way back into his own zone. Turns it around, hits Ross on the blue line. Ross does some fancy skating. Cross ice on the blue line. Chalice, shot, puck. And that was a quick whistle, but
That was.
I think, the rule is once the referee loses sight of the puck,
Yeah.
they blow the whistle. So,
That was fair.
and again, the Stampede have no need to dig and gouge for it like it was a close game. So
Play fair sport.
yeah, less skatey punchy here in the third period. Ross behind the net, centering
And,
and
it went
in.
That was Swartz.
Oh, Swartz.
I think it was. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. So 50-some years old, Matt Swartz tucking one in. Goaltender's probably a third his age.
Yeah. That's goal number 9 for the Stampede.
And that is spectacular. Matt Swartz.
From goalie to goal scorer.
Yeah. He's handy. Rusty Jones facing off up against Luke Tellin. And Stampede march it back in and forcing Gerard to cover that up on his right.
So I think on the Mako's bench tonight, we've got both AJ and JC. So we've
That's
got
right.
the,
Yeah, that's
the
right.
letters going for coaching.
OMG. Stop it. All right. Puck roll behind the net. And the Makos get it up and out. Crowding together, though. Little group of them, but they move it out. They do hunt in packs. Puck saved by, that was a dirty rebound, but no one there to collect it. I think Hasselman thought he had it, but it bounced down right below his pads and was there for someone to pick up. Luke Tallon couldn't get a handle on that. And icing is the call. I think that pass came from either Chamberlain, who's back out there.
A few more bruises to come.
That pass could have come from Jesse Hutchins. Harrison can't get that shot away, and it rolls to the red line, where Amson drags it back into his own zone. Feeds Devlin on the red line. And he feeds
Here we go.
Ross, and yes, you're right. Great opportunity there, Freer.
That was.
And
And a clean save.
beautiful glove save again by, the sad thing about a forward can make a mistake, and it's sad, and
Yeah.
then a
someone there to pick it up.
defenseman makes a mistake, and it's a little bit sadder. But when the goalie, everybody gets, the goalie
Yes.
missed it. Well, and nobody remembers all the great saves he makes, but it's only the ones he lets in. Here's a great boost of energy here.
Go
McDonald
Marcus.
shot on net and flicked up.
That was close. It was a good
Sent-
follow through.
Yeah, great follow through. That was Marcus McDonald and Keane Murray. Beautiful work. Turning around is Ross. Shot cross.
Good
Beautiful.
save.
Oh
Good
my
save.
goodness.
Nice. Fire out, Joel. He's on fire.
That was Devlin,
We've got some speed coming
Harrison,
back to the game.
and Ross had a great opportunity there. All three of them had a tap at the puck,
They did.
but Joel robbed them. That could be the play of the night. Devlin on the blue line. Leaves for Ross. And Devlin tucks it in along the post.
I didn't even see that one.
No, it just squeezed in between Joel's
Yeah.
pads and the post. I think whenever they miss something, it kind of just angries up their blood, and they've got to get, we'll get it in next time.
Yes.
And they do it. So we're looking at double digits here. 10-0, 11. Is that the time or is that the score, Lucy? Stop it, David.
Oh, Dave.
11:41 left in this first period. 10-0. Chris Hansen, you're probably in the Hansen family. Charlie, Brooke, and Suze, you're probably, you probably turn your volume down by now. Just watching it, hugging the fire.
Looks like the Makos have got some fire back though.
Yeah.
They're bringing some more speed. They want a goal.
They need a goal.
They
you know,
do.
just get that, keep them shot. And again, that's great work by Oliver Berry to
Yes.
deflect that shot and kind of make it catchable for.
So we've got 2 Barrys out there tonight. Both William and Oliver playing for the Makos.
So there's. Oh my goodness. Gerard making a coast-to-coast save. He slid across toe save on that guaranteed goal by the Stampede, but they were denied. So wonderful play again by Joel Gerard. You wouldn't know, like I say, the score doesn't actually explain what's really happening out there. Back to the point, Freer, shot, and deflected off the timber.
One thing I think Queenstown needs is shots on. We need to be able to see on the scoreboard how many shots, because I reckon Joel's made quite a fair few saves tonight.
Yeah, we'll find out those. If we had the Hydra on, we should be able to find that out, but I don't have it at the moment. My mom took my phone off me. And there's McDonald.
Followed in by Wimmer.
Turned around on the blue line. Rusty Jones loses it on the blue line. Back to True. True across to McCollum. McCollum in his own zone. True bumps it up to Rusty Jones. He's sandwiched between Leonard Wimmer and I think that was Sebastian Stephen. So he was stopped and it's banged all the way down, waved off, and puck cleared around along the boards by Joel Gerard. Rusty Jones trying to center, kept by Ollie Jones, collected, tapped behind the net, and up and bounces over Amston's stick. Burns. Sebastian Stephen dogging those boys while they're trying to get it out of their own zone, and finally they do. Hurley along the boards. Rusty Jones backs him up behind the net. Rusty Jones and Ollie Jones fighting for it. Up off the boards, giving the Makos a chance for a line change. 9 minutes, 21 seconds left in this third and final period. Shot from Amston, just wide. Burns feeds Amston again. Chases it down along the boards. Taps it to the corner. Mako's cleared up but not out. Feeling a little bit rushed, I think, there. Picked up by Roby. Back to Burns on the point. Burns.
Nice block.
But it's a good block. And moved up the ice.
Challoner with it.
And
Barry
all the way
skating
down
out
the ice and then tapped into the neutral zone. A little bit of tired feet there, I think, by the Makos.
Yeah.
Control,
Did look
lacking
like it.
control. And they finally get it to the neutral zone. Logan Campbell over the blue line, marches it to the corner, rubbed up against the boards by Freer. And Stampede end up with it.
Chamberlain over to Logan.
In the corner. And is that it's a late offside, is it?
It was. It was an offside.
Bex, you're probably at home hugging the fire, enjoying this lovely Queenstown weather. Balmy day, cool nights, holiday paradise. I think the ski slopes are supposed to open in a few weeks, Luce.
It's looking a bit dry.
Yeah, a little bit.
I don't think it's going to be able to. I think next week Coronet's meant to be open.
Yeah, a little bit unsnowy.
Yes. Needs
All
a
right.
good dump.
McIntosh on the red line. McIntosh over the blue line. Holds on to it
Through the legs.
through the legs.
of
And then
Hutchins.
takes a shot, but Joel Gerard stops that. And Makos can't get a handle on it. And Joel Gerard's forced to make a sprawling save. McIntosh skating around with it, looking for someone to feed. They need to bump him off that puck. Not just with the stick, they need to get the body involved. And cleared up but not out, and holy moly, great one-timer by Freer, but even better save by Joel Gerard. Freer marches it along the boards, and
Stick lift by Jesse Hutchins. on
Jesse
Colin.
against Colin, yeah,
That was good.
and marching it up
Here we go. Up
is
to
Aiden
Finn
Cheney,
Lippard.
yes. Behind the net goes McCullum. McCullum holding on.
Making him think.
Feeds Freer. Freer up to Rusky Jones. Can't hold on to it on the blue line. And it's fired up. Wimmer skates it over the blue line. And it rolls to the corner. And all the way down. Ollie Rusky Jones gives chase. And icing is waved off. Hurley chasing him. Mako's trying to get it out. They march it back into their own zone, trying to turn it around.
Marcus with his quick feet.
Marcus McDonald shot off a pad. What's Colin's statement? Something like you can never shoot it through a set of shin
Yes.
pads. Yeah.
Never seen a goal through a
Shin
set
pad.
of shin pads. Maybe one day, Colin.
Yeah. Once again, Mako's marching it up, but not far enough. Rusky Jones with it on his own blue line. Off the boards, over the red line, tapping it in. Forcing Stampede back into their own zone. Hurley can't collect it on the red line.
Attempt hit.
And a little bit scattered at the moment on both sides. And Stampede collected in their own zone. Burns. Huge saucer pass collected by Logan Campbell, who skates it in over the blue line. Tries to dance it past Burns, but Burns says no. Devlin with him. And spectacular defensive move collected by the body of, I believe it was Oliver Berry. And Connor Harrison skating around with it. Tries to take a shot on the narrow side. Now Amston has it in the neutral zone.
Tyler gave him a good chase.
Cross ice to Ross. Ross, Harrison. Harrison's shot. Kick save by Jesse, or by
Joel.
Joel. And Ross turns it over on in their own zone. And Stampede with it. March it over the blue line. Centering. That's
It's quiet out there tonight.
Yeah,
No one's talking.
Swartz is back out there looking for his some more points, I guess.
There he is.
And Hasselman taps that to the corner. Freer in the corner. Starts to move it out, turns around. Up. And it's over into the Mako zone again. McIntosh leaves from McCullum. McCullum skates it in, tries to tuck it upside, but can't. Inside, but can't. And Schwartz fighting for it behind the net. Can't center that. And the Makos. Well, Makos and a high stick there just as the puck was rolling out high. Big tap and high stick is the call.
Was indeed. Shout out to the McDonald family if they're watching. Mark's having some great skates, trying to make some opportunities.
Just
Here he goes again.
Need some points. Marcus McDonald skates it to the push centers and can't be collected. That was Wimmer there in front, but couldn't get a handle on it. And Rusky Jones taps it up to Wimmer. And McDonald can't collect it. And it's on to McIntosh's stick over the blue line. You might remember Colin had a bit of a shattering experience last weekend in Dunedin.
He did.
Ended up, 15 minutes of extra time cleaning up some broken glass as he cracked and shattered the glass behind the goaltender.
It's got to be his Enigma he uses.
Yeah, the Enigma stick.
It's got to be.
Yeah, extra power in every stick. 20% more goals in every stick too, Luce.
Yeah. Yeah.
behind the net. True. Can't get it. And it's battled for behind the net. Dragged out by Rusky Jones. But he still can't get it out. Fighting for it along the boards. Digging, hustling.
There we go.
And finally kicked out to the
McCullum
corner.
with it.
Where McCullum. And it's waved off, so Joel stops the puck for Ollie Rusky Jones. He collects it, rails it back around. Moving it up is Kean Murray. And weak shot, and Burns picks it up. Amston over the blue line. Hurley over the Mako's blue line. Shot, Gerard face save.
That was a bit. You could hear it on
big clunk.
the helmet.
Yeah, the clank. Doesn't have the same ring as a goalpost.
No, it's got to give him a fright.
Yeah, that's got to hurt.
Awful.
Good hustle there by the Stampede. Great save by Joel Gerard. So, Lucy, tomorrow night, same bat station, same bat channel.
Exactly.
We're here. You got me, and helping us out tomorrow night will be
For another good game.
Kelly Nielsen. And she'll be on board with me on my color.
She might be a little biased too
Yes.
towards Stampede.
Lucy, I want to thank you very much for all your work tonight, stepping up and helping out.
Thank
That's
you. Really enjoyed it. Give
great.
it a go.
And great save by Joel Gerard again. Ollie Rusky Jones taking a crack at Joel Gerard, old teammates.
Like you said earlier, there are quite a few old teammates playing tonight.
In that hockey soup.
Yes.
I think that sounds wrong. Maybe I shouldn't call it that. But it's a fine collection of all sorts.
Big mixing pot.
Yeah, mixing pot. It's a small fraternity here in New Zealand, but very, very strong. Chamberlain. We'll call him the bruiser.
Yeah, poor guy.
Yeah, he'll soak tonight. Tap. Oh, Joel
Great
Gerard
save.
one time, and Joel Gerard kicks out that. As he was moving across, the puck was actually shy of his movement, but he's great leg save. And Harrison takes a shot, and Gerard kicks that out. It's less 1 minute and 9 seconds left in the third, unless we go to overtime.
Might do because it's actually pretty close.
Yeah.
Hopefully they can get one in.
10 quick ones.
You never know.
Well, what is it? A try and a couple of penalties, and again another shot on Gerard by Freer, and Gerard covers that in. Just eating up those pucks at the moment. Devlin back to Freer. Freer just wide. That was a rinse and repeat of the previous face-off. Marcus McDonald feeding up.
Up to
Sebastian, yeah. Sebastian, Stephen.
Yes.
McCullum skates it to the corner. In front. Good defensive move there. And by the Makos, but can't get it out yet. And still in the feet.
There
Finally out. Marcus cross ice to Wimmer. Wimmer over the blue line. Wimmer just stopped. Stonewalled at that deep slot. Centering shot. Oh, and again.
That was a tough hit.
Yeah, Ross's stick in the way of that shot, because I think Joel Hasselman was a little bit out of position on that. With 21 seconds left here in the third.
Seb Stevens is skating back to the bench a bit sore after that head first hit. Kind of fell funny in the corner.
And a big thank you to all you people listening and putting up with our commentary tonight. McIntosh over the blue line and can't quite make the pass to Ross. And it rolls to the corner with only seconds left. Can't clear it out. Chalice centers. McIntosh can't put it in, and that's it. That ends it. That's the game. Well, that's 10-0.
Yes.
SkyCity Stampede over the Makos, Auckland Mako.
It was a solid game. Good performance, both teams.
Solid game, good performance. Well, we'll see if Makos can dig something out for tomorrow night,
I
next
think
game.
so. I think that'll fuel the fire.
Once again, thanks to all our crew, James, Corey, Charlie, and Max, and you, Lucy.
Thank you, Dave.
We'll be bringing you this game again tomorrow night, 7 o'clock. Stay tuned, and I'll say good night. I'm Dave Dumnick.
And I'm Lucy Boniface. Thank you.